Adrian here from But Why Though the podcast and But Why Though Geek Community. Today I'm joined by Ashley Johnson, Matthew Mercer, and Marisha Ray, cast members and executive producers on the upcoming animated fantasy series, The Legends of Vox Machina, premiering on Prime Video January 28th. Again, I know our time is super limited, but I'm a critter, and this is a very great moment for me. I'm super excited to be here. So thank you for taking the time to speak with me and giving our community a chance to learn more about the show. It's truly an honor.
Yeah, thank you so much for joining
Thanks,
us.
man.
So I want to jump right into it. Matt, I'm going to start with you if you don't mind. So with over 373 hours or so of gameplay time that you guys have on Twitch, which is a crazy number, not to mention all the time that you guys spent on before stream, this potentially has, this has more hours than the run of The Simpsons, which is crazy. So there's a lot of content that could go into The Legends of Vox Machina. So what went into the process of kind of figuring out what arcs to keep, what arcs to take away when looking at these first 12 episodes?
It was a tough conversation. It was a collaboration with us, the whole CR, cast, as well as the creative people that we've been working with in the series, and kind of putting up all the major arcs and story beats on whiteboards and going okay, what's the most important to tell this story in this new format? What's most important to both the overall story and to us as people who created these characters to want to see these moments and these interactions that helped us fall deeper and deeper in love with these characters. So it was an extended early part of pre-production was breaking all that down, and we had to see a few things go, but we also try and seed a few winks and nods to the things that couldn't make it, and it also allowed us the opportunity to cut some of the fat of the things that maybe wandered a bit long in our improvised stream as it happens. So it wasn't easy, but the final product I think is still as authentic, and we're as excited about it as our mainstream original stream we are as well.
Yeah, for Ashley, followers of the campaign one will remember you having to step away here and there for your other obligations, where you also perform fantastically. But in Legends of Vox Machina, it looks like we're going to get a little bit of time to kind of see where Pike went during those times and kind of get a deeper dive in that. What's it like to be able to work through those scenes all these years later, having been away from the table, but now being able to be a part of this story while the story is still progressing?
It's the best, because I so badly wanted to be there playing the games with my friends at the table. And that has been an adjustment with jumping to the animated series, that we were sort of able to, I was able to be there. The Briarwood arc was one of my favorite arcs to watch. Of it, I would love to have been there to play, but now I sort of get to be there in a way.
Yeah.
And we do have so many hours of hundreds of hours of stories to pull from, and conversations that I was just thankful and grateful that in some ways Pike got to be there.
Yeah. It's so good to have Pike.
Oh,
yeah, it's really great.
Boy.
Marisha, for you, Keyleth, as followers of even people who have no idea and jump into it in the first episode will know that Keyleth kind of is struggling with her place in the universe. And I think for me, some of the most powerful moments for you at the table were times where kind of Keyleth with those and that responsibility, and then the times she's able to overcome those has provide for really great character moments. How was it getting back into that mindset and trying to be able to recapture those moments and that magic when you were so immersed in the moment? How do you recreate that?
That's a great question. Yeah, because so much of story is about her growth and her journey into becoming a confident leader and just confident in herself. So of course, when the campaign won, she was in a much more confident and secure place with herself. Rewinding the clock and taking it all the way back to naive, insecure, a little anxious Keyleth definitely had to kind of click a few dials in my brain to get back to that mindset. But I'm so excited to explore that growth of her as a person for a whole new audience.
Great. So great. We're running out of time here, but a one-word answer about how you're feeling about the premiere of Legends of Vox Machina on January 28th. Matt, we'll start with you.
Ecstatic.
Thank you. Ashley?
I'm excited. Beyond excited.
Great. And Marisha?
I'm going to steal one of Ashley's words from earlier, verklempt.
To hear it. Thank you guys so much. Be on the lookout for the Legends of Vox Machina on Prime Video, January 28th. You can find my coverage for the show, which is off to a fantastic start. These first 6 episodes, whythopodcast.com. Matt, Ashley, Marisha, thank you so much for taking the time to speak with me today. And, love you guys so much and glad to be able to take a couple of minutes.
Thank you, Adrian. Glad you like it.
Thank you. It's so good. It's so good.